Yo, what up? What up? What up? You know the vibes. Imperfect Action Show. We're back. We had to take care of a couple things. It's Brendan Boyd. Welcome to the show. Listen, if you're watching this live, share this link out. On the Imperfect Action Show, we share a strategy, a lesson, or principle to put you in the right situation. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna share this link out to our community. Let them know we are on and popping. Imperfect Action new hours are Monday, no show. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Imperfect Action show on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm gonna share the link out right now to our community. Let them know out and popping. Today we're gonna be talking about the importance of building lists. I'm gonna give you guys some strategies on how to build your list. And not only am I going to give you strategies on how you build your list, I'm also going to give you an opportunity to get the free PDF if you want the free PDF, right? So let me drop there real quick. Shout out to everybody who got a birthday today. Happy pre-Thanksgiving. You know the vibes. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed to the channel. But we're going crazy for 2023. We are live chatting about building lists, right? So boom, let me send that out. So all right, guys, welcome to another episode. Hey, what's up, Nubian Treasures? Handcrafted. Do me a favor, drop your name down because I want to make sure that I remember your name and call you by your name moving forward. I mean, Nubian Treasures Handcrafted is fire, but I would definitely want to make sure that I address you as you need to be addressed. All right. So hold on. Send this out. All right. So listen, guys. The importance of building a list, especially if you have, an online business, or especially if you are selling a product or service online, whether digital or physical, it's extremely important because you're only, okay, Sister Nubian, all right, I like that. You're only going to be as strong, or your business is only going to be as strong as that email list, right? Your business is only going to be as strong as that email list. So you definitely want to make sure that you have a healthy email list and that you have a healthy text message list. Now, if you don't have a healthy email and text message list, well, now you should 100% consider doing that, because by not having that, you're putting yourself in a position where you're always going to be looking for customers. So if you are focused on actually having customers in real time and developing that list, you will have the ability to grow your customer base, and you own the list. So when we go on social media, we don't typically have control of who's seeing our information. We don't have control of who can receive messages for us. The only way we have that control is if we literally send out a DM. So if you got 5K, 500, 1,000, if you got a lot of people that are following you, and you do not have a proper setup to get the information to them, you're not going to be sending out 500 DMs, 1,000 DMs. It's just not practical, especially not every single day. And you cannot assume that Instagram is going to broadcast your information to your list for free, because they're not going to do that. You have to pay for that through boosting, or you have to pay for that through ads. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. It's like literally what it comes down to, right? So what I want to do is I want to give you guys some real game on how you can build a list and the importance of such. So I put together this free PDF, right? So I'm going to give you some game off of the PDF. If you want the PDF, just leave me a comment below, drop your email below, and I will email you out a copy of these 8 steps. Or you can just listen back to it, take your own notes, whatever the case may be. Brandy, what's up? But if you want your own PDF, just drop your email in the comments and I'll email it out to you. All right. So, number one, you want to create a weekly list for a free value exchange for a newsletter, so you can give them some value. So, number one, what is a product or service that you have, and what information can you share around that product or service, lifestyle wise, educational wise, informational wise, that would bring them value, and they will happily exchange their email or number for this piece of information. And another thing, I would not call it an email list. I would call it newsletter or a value list or free community or something. You want to frame it in a way that is going to be attractive to people to want to have it, because anything that doesn't sound like it's going to benefit the end user, they're not going to want to tap into that. They're just not, because people do not want extra stuff, and they don't want to give you the information for extra stuff if it's not worth it to them, right? So number one, create a weekly list that's a value exchange of information, education, or even entertainment around that product or service, okay? Number two, you can create a weekly list of announcements. A weekly list of announcements to pay membership or subscription, and you can send that out through email. So for instance, I have an Action Takers community, right? Now, my Action Takers community, we meet up Saturdays to get access to a bunch of other things and stuff like that. However, send out emails as well. Now, these emails are valuable because this information is going to directly correlate to information that they need. You know, real situations that they're going through, where real ways that they can improve their business or improve their experience. You can send that out. Now, that could be free or that could be in your paid community, right? So, for instance, you can send it out in your paid community, or you can actually have a paid subscription for a newsletter, because that's something that people do right now. You can subscribe to a paid newsletter, $10, $15, $20 a month, and then give them real information. So that's another way, or it can be free. Number three, create a daily list, which can be email or text, for sales and promotions. So now the sales and promotions don't necessarily have to be your products. Maybe you create a value that has other people's products and services on sales and promotions. And then maybe this list still has something to do with your category. So it's like, hey, you're bringing them an additional value because, hey, if they're looking for this, this, and this, they can still access that from you. So let me give you an example. Right, I teach podcasting. So what if I put a sales and promotion list of like cameras, softwares, accessories, travel equipment, stuff like that. So one central location, they can get everything that they need. Shout out to Mobot. They can get everything that they need, and it's a free sale and promo list. Another great way for you guys to build a list. Number four, create a daily list of inspiration, motivation. You can send this out via email or text. So, right, I'm going to put this right below, right? So if you guys text the word, this is in real time, text the word daily, right, to 213-410-4920. Right, text that word daily. Now, what's that going to do? Right, what's that going to do? That's going to give you access to a daily text message of motivation and inspiration. What do I get on the back end? I get your contact. So now I can message you. So that's another great way for you guys to build a list. Do me a favor, share this live out with 2 or 3 people, comment the word done. Share this live out with 2 or 3 people, comment the word done. We definitely want to spread the messages Today we are talking about building lists. Okay. Number 5, create a daily list for virtual events, webinars, 5-day challenges on email. Again, a lot of value. Workshops, webinars, challenges, virtual events. Where can I go to get this information? What if you centralize it? What if you provide the information? What if there's other coaches that you actually are subscribed to, other programs that you're subscribed to, and they have free, virtual opportunities and free virtual groups, and you put that together and you offer that in like a free list weekly or whatever the case may be. Like, people are going to want to subscribe to that, right? I appreciate you, Sister Nubian. Right. Number 6, create a monthly recap engagement list. Monthly recap engagement list. What does that mean? What are some of the highlights? What are some of the things that you want to focus on? What are some of the things that happened that were amazing that you can just remind them of, whether directly impacting your business or your business category? What has happened in the industry? What motivates you? What inspires you? So you can send an email out or a text message out. Basically, that's a monthly recap of some of the top 3 things that may have happened directly in your business that benefits them. Make sure it benefits them. You do not want to broadcast information that's going to benefit yourself. You want to make sure that it's always benefiting the recipient. All right. Number 7, you can create a weekly list to share some current value on email or text. Brandy, I appreciate you, right? So you can create an email or text that shares some current value. So what does that mean? What happened in real time? That's something that you can do. What happens in real time? Mandy Rep, appreciate you. What happened in real time? That's something that you can share. So for instance, let's say you literally just learned something, or you just came across something, and can you share that in real time, like today or tomorrow? Right? It ends up being a pop-up. Like, for instance, tomorrow I'm doing a free masterclass, a free millionaire mindset masterclass. And why is this relevant? Because this is one of my OG classes that I taught. This is one of my OG programs. So I'm going to run it for free. It's updated. I'm going to give you guys a lot of value. All you got to do is pull up. But when I send that message out by email or text, it ends up being, right, something that is relevant in real time that I can share. So you guys can also collect this type of information and then send out this correspondence every single week as something that they can subscribe to so you can capture the data. Number 8, create a DM automation flow to give access in exchange for number, email, and name. Hold on, let me make I just saw a spelling error. Say access. So what does that mean? Well, simply it means this. There are some amazing tools out there. Mobile Monkey, Mini Chat. And basically what happens is they will allow you to create a DM automation flow inside of the DMs in Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. Now you can send messages automated, or you can send messages based on a trigger. So if someone does this, then this will happen. If they do this, then that'll happen. And it makes your situation easier because you can also program it to capture data. Ask for name, ask for number, ask for email, and then you can program it. You could program it so then on the back end, it's going to a Google Drive list, or it's going to a Google Drive form, however you want to set it up. These are 8 ways that you guys can grow a list. Another great way, actually, this is number 9. I'm asking something in real time. Another way would be like literally a email drip. You could do an email drip campaign. Write that down. And honestly, you could do a text message drip too. So I'm gonna put email text drip. Again, if you guys want access to this list, just drop your email below. I'll send it out to you. Um, so an email text drip is basically like if they subscribe to whatever information you want to give them, over the next 7 days, you're gonna give them text all the way to 7 days, and it's gonna be value. That could be a contest. That can be, 7 days to greatness. That could be like a little mini project, like win. Like they just collect the wins for 7 days. It could be a drip email campaign where again, every single day for 7 days, you give them value or you give them like a little bit, and then they do this, and then tomorrow they're gonna do something else, and the next day they're gonna do something else. So there's a lot of different ways that you can swing it. So text message, text message or email drip campaign that drops daily value. You could do it based on time. So it could be like every day at like 9 a.m., every day at 8:30 a.m. So let's do a quick recap, right? Number 1, create a weekly email list that's going to give away free value, right? Number 2, create a weekly list of announcements. And that could be free or paid. Number 3, create a daily list for upcoming sales and promotions on email. 4, create a daily inspiration, motivation, text message, or email. Number 5, create a daily list for virtual events, webinars, challenges, just events in general in your marketplace. Number 6, create a monthly win recap, highlight list. What has happened in your business? What happened in the industry that will benefit the consumer? Always to benefit the consumer. Number 7, create a weekly list to share some current value on email or text. Number 8, create a DM automation flow on Instagram so that it collects the data for you and gives the value automated. And number 9, create an email or text drip campaign, right? So maybe it's a contest. Maybe I'm just subscribing to, some value 7 days in a row, or you got to do this, and then it's going to unlock the next thing. Then it's going to unlock the next thing. Then it's going to unlock the next thing, right? Now, look, now that you have a Turbo, I see you, bro. I see you, my guy. Thanks for tapping in. Now that you guys have 9 different ways to build a list, right? It's easy for you to implement it. It's easy for you to execute. Now, you don't need to do all 9. Find 1 or 2 that you are interested in doing, and then have those things work for you. Put some time and attention to those things, and grow your list. And honestly, listen, I'm going to give you a 10th one. I just thought about this one right now. How can I leave this one off? Do collaborations, right? Do collaborations. So this is a good example. Live community chats. So, for instance, let's say Sister Nubian has a community that she runs, and Sister Nubian community is IG Live, or maybe it's a private Zoom, maybe it's a private Facebook. Doesn't matter where it is. And she's like, "Hey, Brendan, would you come in there and talk some talk?" Okay, Sister Nubian, I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna talk some talk. So I go in her community and I flame it. I give hella value. I go crazy. Now, at the end of that, if I do not have a product to sell, I could give them a free gift, and that free gift can be something that they get the free gift, I get their contact information. They get the free gift, I get their contact information. So doing collaborations in which you are speaking from, an expert position, giving a lot of value, is a great way for you to grow your list. And it's definitely something that I highly recommend, especially if you are not charging to speak, or if you don't have a call to action that lends to them getting value. At the very least, I will put something together like that where, hey, here's a checklist, here's a downloadable asset, here's a free XYZ. Like, for instance, right? What did I say in today's call to action? I went over the 10 things, but what I'm saying is, if you want this PDF, which I already put together, give me an email. Same thing for you guys. Put something together, go speak in front of a virtual community, go crazy with the value, and then offer that thing as a free gift on the back end. Capture that data. And then what you do with the data, that's 100% up to you, because you may have other products and services that you want to sell, or you may just be nurturing them. So it really just all depends. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. It really just all depends. So hopefully you guys saw some value in this. And also, what I want to do is, for those that are interested in being a part of our community, Action Takers community, right? It's Action Takers .community right there. I'm gonna put it on the board. So it's Action Takers .community. If you are interested in our Action Taker community, you'll get access to a weekly marketing and strategy call. You'll get access to our private Zooms with guest Q&A, quick strike calls. You get access to all the recordings from the Imperfect Action shows and the actual quick strike calls. All of those private sessions, you get those recordings. You get accountability group, the book club, and also access to our network of other entrepreneurs in the group. If you are interested in joining our paid community, just go to actiontakers.community. That's actiontakers.community. The value is insane, and it's only $99. And let me just break it down to you guys one more time, because we just made an update. So weekly live marketing strategy calls, weekly guest Q&A, access to replays, content creation plays, accountability, execution plans, and then the book club. It's insane value. So you can go to actiontakers.community, or you can message me on Instagram for more, for more details, or if you have any questions. I just dropped it right there. So listen, I appreciate you guys so much for tapping in. Tomorrow we have a very special YouTube live with a guest. We're gonna be talking about webinars. It's gonna go really, really crazy. And then also, I'm doing a free masterclass in the morning. So it's gonna be 10:30 on the west, 1:30 on the east. This is the Millionaire Mindset Masterclass. It's all about accountability, executing, and getting to that next level by building positive habits and breaking poor paradigms. So if you want to come to that, just shoot me a message on Instagram. I will send you the link. 100% free masterclass. So you definitely want to pull up to that if you are free. You can break away from Thanksgiving, cooking or whatever. I wanted to do it early so people can access it. 10:30 on the west, 1:30 p.m. on the east. Millionaire Mindset Masterclass. So I will see you guys tomorrow if you pull up to that. If you're joining Action Takers, actiontakers.community. And again, make sure that you have all 10 of these ways to build a list, and use one or two of them and start building out your list. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate you for taking some time so you can tap into the Imperfect Action Show. As you know, taking imperfect action is going to be the fastest way to achieving success. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.